healthy vegan and author, and today I'm talking about educating carnists. Now, I've been a vegan for quite a number of years. In fact, I do like to say that I went from vegetarian to vegan around the turn of the century. That usually gets the person or people sitting up and taking notice because it's not a phrase that we hear often. But it's that notice that I'm after, because as I do a bit of public speaking, my audience is usually made up of carnists, otherwise known as meat eaters. So my job, and your job if you're vegan, is to educate the carnists and point out that the future is plant-based foods. So how do we go about doing that? The first and most crucial way is to lead by example. Don't ever apologize for being vegan. I hear it, and in the past I've heard myself apologizing, and it's just not right. Why should we be the one who apologizes? Shouldn't it be the carnist apologizing for demanding the killing of animals? If you're going out, plan in advance regarding your meal and take your protein dish to share if invited to a carnist's home. But do not apologize for being vegan. The carnists, they're slowly getting the idea. I've been in a number of situations over the past few months, actually sort of more recently in the last 12 months, than ever before, where the carnist has actually said to me that he or she hopes their meat dish is not offensive to me. Now, secretly it is. It's very offensive, but I appreciate that they have acknowledged my belief of veganism, and so my reply has been along the lines of, we each have our belief system of what foods are right for us. Hey, you're an intelligent person, and I'm sure that if you looked into the research, you would start to question what you're eating. Now, I usually laugh at this point and say, I know you think I'm probably a bit of a nutter, but hey, that's why you love me. And I leave it at that. What that does, though, is lighten the situation, and it seems to open dialogue between us. And that is the key thing. Now, another way is activism, and we have some amazing activists out there on the street who are constantly trying to educate through, different ways that are really brilliant. However, not everyone is an activist, because some find it really difficult to talk to people, especially to strangers, about veganism. Be that from the animals or the health or the environment issues. But as vegans, regardless of whether you are into activism or not, you should be educating yourself on each of these three things: health, animal welfare, and the environment. And the reason being is so that you can give informed answers whenever questioned. Even just this very simple question of, what do you do for protein? Now, I know that is the standard joke in the vegan world, but many carnists really don't know. Honestly, they don't. So you need to have your answer ready, and you need to have facts or whatever, but a simple answer, and that's fine. It's answering these questions in a non-threatening but kind of informative way that is the basis for educating carnists. I see many new vegans, especially those who have had their eyes open to the animal cruelty, just jump right in at any opportunity and slam the other person. How can you eat that bacon when pigs are suffering in squalid, cruel conditions, etc., da-da-da-da-da-da, and they go on right in their face. Now, I get it. I understand that it is because they are so passionate. I mean, I'm passionate too. But 9 times out of 10, all they are doing is just getting the carnists to dig in and completely shut out any education that could be achieved. So when I'm giving talks or I'm out on the street, I answer questions through compassion. I listen to what they may say, how they ask the question, and I respond accordingly. I never try and change their belief, but I encourage them to seek more knowledge and point them in the direction that pertains to what they've said. So if it's health, go watch Forks Over Knives. Environment or animal welfare, you've got Cowspiracy, you've got all the different docos out there. It's whatever we've been discussing, I get them to then go off and look at it, find it out themselves. Now, what that does is that empowers them. And most will go on to discover the answers themselves. And that really is the best way I've found to educate carnists. That's it for today. Remember, have great food, make it plant-based, and be compassionate to all animals, including humans. Bye for now.